The last time I was in Tibet, I was bringing an art project for Sean Schmuder. It's a Minneapolis-based artist. And I'm hanging 5 or 6 artists' work in the banners. And he wanted me to hang them on the Great Wall. And I said, I'm not going that direction. How about I will just hang one banner in the mouth of the Yangtze River and the other one in Tibet, the source of the Yangtze River, then will cover the entire river. So as I was hanging that banner, this idea came to me, so I want to build a bridge between the Mississippi and Yangtze River. And I thought I want to have flags made by the people along the 2 rivers and then install them along the river to express people's feeling and their wishes for the river, for clean water, clean air, and a clean land. Well, this flag is by a woman who rows on the river with Wang Ping, who is the founder of the Kinship of Rivers project. So here she is in her rowing scull, going down the Mississippi. And then this is one of her daughters. Little Eva made Keep the River Clean with the river in it and plants growing near the river. And then this is her older daughter, who also did Keep the River Clean with the river filled with fish and flowers and people being happy that the river's clean. So there's stories in many of these flags. We started workshops all the way up in Itasca, went downriver, and Ping did a workshop at the very end of the Mississippi down in New Orleans this year. So the flags have literally traveled the length of the river and have been created at every stop along the river, St. Louis and in between. And we're going to take them to China and trade with people who tell their stories about the Yangtze River. I feel also very fortunate to be working with Soap Factory, and I really think with this show, all the project is about water, about connection. And so what is magic to me is when you have the right vision, when you're ready, put yourself in the right place and the right time, things just start happening. And this is just like really perfect with this water from the river, and with this wood river, and with that sand painting, together with the sand mandala. Everything just works. Nishi is making a peace mandala, and this has tremendous healing power. Okay, and you see the circle, and the circle is also within us. And we have the center. Our little universe is connected with the much bigger universe. And if you look at the river system, right, the natural river, how it runs, it's very similar to how our blood and our nerve system runs. And so by doing this peace mandala, we can become more aware how, of our own center, of our own little universe within us, and so that we can be connected to the much bigger universe outside of the entire world, with Earth, with the rivers, and with the cosmos. When it's complete, we'll have a ceremony, and then the image will be scooped up. This also symbolizes the impermanence of life. It takes a long time. Everything changes all the time. Okay, and also teaches us detachment. Attachment actually becomes a huge burden that is the root of our unhappiness. And when it's time to let go things, just let go. And as long as we have this inner center, that circle, everything will be okay. We will have our peace and joy. This project requires everyone's participant, including different races, different genders, different ages, different professions. I want to include all others, poets and writers, students, teachers, scientists, government workers, and including musicians. And we're going to have an ensemble based on my poetry. And Bruce wrote this hauntingly beautiful piece called 10,000 Waves. Some of the blessing to the people for healing, and then we'll walk to the river and offer the rest of the sand to